Gold just broke out from a critical level, but is pulling back so far today. I'm going to show you a key level I'm watching on gold where I could possibly be buying this market and what we could get over the coming weeks, as well as silver and also the US dollar. So my name is Justin Bennett, full-time trader and founder of Daily Price Action. As always, all of this is my opinion only and not financial advice. So let's get into it here. XAUUSD daily time frame. So this market has been trending lower all year. Okay, we know that lower highs and lower lows, and that is still the case. I want to be very clear about that everything we talk about in this video with this trend line you see here in this possible breakout that we're seeing, the market has been trending lower and still is trending lower. There's nothing structurally right now to tell us that the bottom is in. However, what you can see here is that on the daily time frame, if you go all the way back here to this high, okay, so from this high back here, you've got all these touches along the way. And notice how this has been respected on the daily chart. Now, a couple of days ago, we did get a close above, and we got further confirmation of that on Wednesday with the close up here, okay? Now, if you look at something like a 30-minute time frame, you can see that there's what's called a single print down here at 4013, okay? So 4013. Now, what this is a thinly traded level, okay? And thinly traded levels like this tend to get mitigated or retested because they are inefficiencies in the market. So you tend to get the market returning to these areas to give you that efficient auction. So what I'm looking for from gold over the coming days, if we go to a 4-hour time frame, and by the way, if you want to grab my exact strategy that I use and also get one-on-one coaching from me in Discord, here's what you need to do. So there's a link right below this video. Click on that link. That is a completely free training. It's going to show you exactly how I trade SMC full time. So you're going to click on that link, enter your name and email address. Beyond that, you're going to have a limited time offer to join us in Discord for one-on-one coaching with me and also the full SMC course. Okay, so check that out. See the description of this video if you don't see the link here on the screen. So with gold right now on the 4-hour, you can see here, this is why I say that right now, structurally, there's nothing to tell us the bottom is in because all of this here is internal, right? We haven't gotten a change of character down here. So really this downtrend that we've seen is still technically intact because right now gold is just going sideways. Okay, so I want to be clear about that even though we have seen a break of that trend line that we just talked about, right now there is nothing here structurally to tell me that the bottom is in. Now, what you'll also notice if we go to a 1-hour time frame, here is that single print, okay, this inefficiency back here. And what you'll also notice is that this occurs right here from the start of this displacement, okay? So what I think we could see here from gold over the coming hours is possibly a move down here to retest this level. And then from here, okay, down here in this region, it's going to be critical to see the market hold this, okay? You really don't want to see gold trading back down here in this area because it would be essentially erasing this entire move, all of this displacement back here. So keep an eye on 4013 here for gold. However, if you're going to confirm that bottom, for me at least, what I would have to see is a 15-minute change of character, okay? So I'd have to see the market come down here, form lower highs and lower lows, and then give me some type of change of character, okay, to get long, right? To confirm a bottom is in. So without that, in the absence of this, guys, this level down here is really kind of meaningless. You have to confirm it with structure, okay? So for gold, what we could see here, okay, the way this could, possibly play out over the coming days is, again, you can see where all of this is internal, and we also have an inefficiency up here, okay? So this is our protected high right now, up there around 43.82. So even though we have broken out from that trend line through here, okay, and we could get a retest in this region and a possible bounce, what I'm looking for is really just a sweep of these highs, okay? I'm not looking at that trend line saying that the bottom is in. I'm looking at the trend line saying, okay, that could be the catalyst to get a push down here and then take out these highs into this inefficiency. And then possibly from there, we get a continuation. And one reason I'm saying that is because of what's happening on the DXY. And by the way, if you want to use the broker that I trust, then check out IC Markets here, link below the video. You're going to get a 100% deposit bonus up to $1,000. Then on future deposits, they're going to give you a 50% deposit bonus up to $25,000. Plus, for those who deposit $10,000 or more into their account, I will give you lifetime access to that Discord group where I give one-on-one coaching and also the full SMC course. So when we look at the DXY, okay, if we flip over here to the DXY, I mentioned this in yesterday's video. We talked about the possibility that the DXY was putting in a bottom. Okay, so you can see that back here, we did get a change of character. We've had a break of structure. All in all, like I've been talking about now for months, in my opinion, this is a bottom for the dollar. Okay, a nice rounded bottom there for the DXY. Now, you can also see where the DXY also broke out from this descending channel, okay, which could also be a bull flag. Now, if this holds up, okay, which so far it is, this level down here at 101 that I talked about yesterday, then we could see the DXY just continue higher back here toward the highs, possibly up there toward 103 to 103.5. So all in all, the US dollar does look bullish. Now, furthermore, on top of that, what you can see here on the 1 hour time frame is because we had a BOS down here, we now have off of this high, we have a change of character. Okay. So if I move this up here, snap it right here to the high, you can see where this now is a 1 hour change of character. So even though we could see the US dollar pull back down here into some of these inefficiencies, possibly retest these highs, we now have a bullish change of character occurring on the 1 hour time frame. We'll see if we get it on the 4 hour, but so far the 1 hour has confirmed this. So the point being is that if you are trading gold and silver, you've got to understand that the US dollar is starting to look more bullish, okay, following this pullback. All right. So all in all, the market is still trading within this really well-defined ascending channel back here. And so that is why my target, as I've said now many times, my target remains the top of this channel up here. We also have that open gap at 103.7 from 2025. So you have to figure that if this is going to hold and the DXY does continue to trend higher over the coming weeks, what is that going to do for gold and silver? And that's exactly why, or at least one reason why, I'm not getting overly bullish on gold and silver. Okay. Even if we see gold put in a local bottom down here and a higher low, I'm looking for a pushback up here to the highs, possibly sweep those highs, and then possibly a continuation from there. Okay. I could be wrong with that. Obviously the DXY breakout could fail, but I just think you've got to be careful getting too bullish on gold and silver when the US dollar is looking so bullish. Okay. And quickly here on silver XAGUSD, same thing, guys. You know, the downtrend is intact. So you can draw trend lines all you want, but really, I mean, the last structure here on silver is this break of structure to the downside. Okay, so we had the low back here and we took that out. Okay, so that makes this high up here, as we've talked about in recent videos, 63.28 or so. This high up here is going to be the protected high. So as long as we are below this high up here, then silver is technically bearish. Okay. So just keep that in mind that a single trend line, guys, does not confirm a bottom or top for a market. You've got to have that structure in place as well. And so far, all I've seen here from silver is, again, we have the break of structure to the downside. This right here is some relief, a relief rally up here into this area, and now we're pulling back. Okay. So we could see, we could see the market come up here and test this high, or, test levels like this up here around 61.64. We've talked about this before. But that right there is a critical level. This is the yearly open for silver up there at 61.64. Okay. So we could see a little bit of relief here from gold and silver. But again, you look back at the DXY here, the US dollar, and it is starting to look a lot more bullish. Okay. So just keep that in mind. If you are getting, really bullish on gold and silver, that the US dollar is staying strong, typically that is a bearish sign for gold and silver. Okay. But with that said, looking at gold again, 40.13, I think is the level to watch. We could see that mitigated or retested over the coming hours, possibly a bounce from there back here toward these highs around 4,200. Now, alternatively, of course, if the market does take out these lows right around 39.66 or so, then we have this level down here around 38.95, which was a key support level back here in 2025. Okay, so bottom line, guys, even though we are seeing a bit of a breakout from trend lines like this on gold, this could just be temporary relief given the strength of the US dollar to possibly come back up here towards some inefficiencies before this trend continues. So if this video helped, be sure to subscribe to the channel. Also, check out that free SMC training right here on the screen. Click that link, enter your name and email address, and you get free access to that training. Beyond that, you will have a chance to get one-on-one coaching from me in Discord. So trade well out there. I will talk to you again in tomorrow's video.